Okay, we're going to start now. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everyone, especially to Miss Roshni and my fellow friends. Okay, today my partner and I will be presenting our topic, which is greenhouse gas emissions. Okay, firstly, this topic is very important because the world is currently facing a rapid rise in harmful gases that warm the planet. Okay, to begin with, greenhouse gas emissions, which means that gases that trap heat into the atmosphere. They include carbon dioxide and methane. When these gases increase too much, they prevent heat from escaping. As the result, the Earth gets warmer, and this leads to global warming. Over the years, the level of greenhouse gas emissions has risen to record heights. Human human activities such as burning fuel, cutting down forests, and industrial productions have changed the atmosphere faster than ever before. This is why we need to pay attention on this topic. Okay, as for the background of the topic, um, greenhouse gas emissions cause many negative effects. Okay, they lead to climate change, which bring extreme weather such as heavy storms and longer heat waves. Sea levels are also rising, which threatens coastal communities. Besides that, besides that, the environment and human life are both affected through floods, pollutions, and loss of biodiversity. Our central idea today is to show how serious the situation has become. We'll focus on the amount of carbon dioxide emissions produced by the top 5 countries and also the sources of these emissions based on sectors. Understanding where the emissions comes from will help us find better solutions. Okay, for the bar graph, okay, now let us take a look at the first diagram, which is the bar graph. This graph was taken from the Roundup organizations and was published by Arabel Ruiz. It shows the carbon dioxide emissions produced by the top 5 polluting countries in the world. China stands at the top with a huge amount, which is 10,668 mtCO2. This makes China the biggest carbon emitter among all countries. They could be the reason behind this could be because China is the biggest country that has the most pollutions in populations in the world. Okay, the second place is the United States, followed by India. Meanwhile, Japan is much lower in comparison with only 1,031 mtCO2. The gap between China and Japan is very wide, which clearly shows how different how their contribution is. This graph, this graph help us see that even a small number of countries that contribute into the emissions issues, it still serve a very large portion of global emissions. Okay, next I'll pass to my fellow friend.
Okay, thank you, Shifa. My name is Nureen Azylya binti Muhammad Nizam. I will explain about our second chart, which is pie chart. This chart displays where more greenhouse gas emission come from. Based on the chart, the biggest source is electricity, which produce 25% of gas emission. Next is food and land use at 24%, including farming and deforestation. Third, industry contribute 21%, while transportation such as cars and airplane at 40%. Smaller sources include other energy at 10% and building at 6%. To conclude that, two biggest sectors that contribute to climate change are electricity and land use, and the lowest sources is the building sector. Okay, next. For conclusion, greenhouse gas emission keep rising continuously. causing deeper harm to the environment and climates. To reduce this problem, it is important to understand the factor and finding the best solution. Japan still maintained at the highest in contributing emission as it has the most population between other countries. The growing energy demand push electricity to be the highest contributor to greenhouse gas emission. So that's all from our group. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.